Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Caretaker. Today I will be showing you how to power up Lazarus. This is actually the only way of powering the station like properly, by the way. Do not try other things. They're not as good as this. Let me tell you, I tried 3 methods, none of them worked. I tried the door method, I tried the side door method, but this is just simply the best, and I've been using it ever since I started the game. Number one thing, you came up here. You just came up here for the first time. Doesn't matter whenever you come here. I'll talk about like power production later. You come here, you put a small battery down here. You connect the small battery to this. What is a small battery? If you go here, like they're the blue ones, these ones. You just take one of these small batteries and connect it to this place, and we're done for now. This place will actually power up all the lights and elevators inside the Lazarus station, okay? And turn this thing off. Maybe you wanna start like looting and so on. If you wanna do looting, do it after what I will tell you later. Just give me a moment. You connect this here, you connect that there, you're done. And we have power on the station. What we do next, you will come here. Okay, there will be these 3 lumens here, and there will be 3 whispers back there. You can use those a little bit later if you repair them, actually, but just wait. Number one thing, you have one small battery, so you have a limited time. You connect that place, like, did you see that? Bring like 150 cable on you of these. Yeah, after you bring the 150 cables, you connect one cable here, you take one cable out of here, you take one of these little babies and put it on. Yes, one thing about this game, you can build on walls. You take that cable from there, you come to this wall, you left click, you will receive one of these little babies. Yes, this little baby, if you press E, you will produce one. And then you can press Q and it will fade, and you can press E and you can connect it. See, this is what we're going to do forever. Okay, this is going to be a forever journey. So what we're gonna do next is you want to be grabbing this thing, press down. Oh, before pressing down, look at the center of my screen. It says electric cable, 2 meters out of 20 meters, 68 M remaining, okay? So you will press down. Whenever it reaches 10, press a stop. See, it went to almost 15. 15 is good too. Like you see, I almost like managed it almost, but whenever you see your cables at 10, press it, press the wall, place another one of these, and then connect this, then take another one and go down again. It's at almost 10, and you press the stop again, you come to the wall, you place another one, and you connect this again, you take another one, and this goes on and on forever until you reach the bottom. It will take you about like 5 or 6 of those crafts. Try to have like 10 plastics and 10 iron on you. Yeah, 10 plastic and 10 iron on you, so you can make it all the way down here, and the same process will go on and on. I tried to make it like from bottom top for the previous one, but I found out you guys are gonna actually start from the rooftop, so I figured I should show it from up to down. So let's say you brought the last one, the cable, down here. Do not put it here. Don't put it here, because you're gonna take stuff and like break it. So what you do is bring that cable a little bit to the side and put it into this thing. Yes. After you put it into this thing, you can basically just connect this here, and now you have power from the rooftop to the bottom. You are done. Now, whatever you do with your station, it's your choice. What I did is I put my fabricator and my scrapper down here, and I have my food and nutrition producer here. This thing is eating all of the energy in my, let's say, base, by the way. Yeah, this is the reason why you're gonna need a lot of power production. Yeah, because this thing is working 24/7. You don't need it to work 24/7, but I'm preparing for the next patch, let's say. Yeah, every 45 minutes I'm making like hyper evolutions and so on. But I have too much, honestly. Like, yeah. Oh, this is ultimate genesis. Like, this is the last type of food you can get in the game. But let's say you took this here. Now you have a connection from the bottom of the Lazarus to the top of the Lazarus. So what you can do is 3 things. None of them worked but this. Yes, and I want to show you guys this. You can build on walls. Yeah, no matter where, you can build on all of the walls. What you can use for the side door thing, if you want to like put your power production there, you can use these, but it's not going to be enough space for you. So after you connected everything and you have that there, just simply go up there. You have 3 Lumids and 3 Whispers at the top of this building when you just arrive in this station. What you're gonna do is you have a fabricator and you have a scrapper up there. If you don't have, just get that scrapper working and loot everything on this rooftop. Loot just basically everything that exists on this rooftop, and you will be able to make a lot of Lumids. You will probably be between level 6 and 10, so you will have access to creation of these little babies. These little babies are the thing that you're gonna need for all of the power production. Make minimum 5 to 8 Lumids if it's the start of the game. If it's the end game, I would suggest minimum 8 Lumimaxes. Yeah, minimum 8 Lumimaxes, because that food production, that nutrition thing, eats a lot of power. So, number one thing, put them far apart, because if they're inside the shadow of each other, their productivity drops, so you need to have a little bit of space between them, so they always grab it. Bad thing about them, they do not work when it is raining or at night time, but we're gonna solve that with another thing. These things produce a lot more power than those, by the way, the typhoons and the wind productions, but there's a reason, because, well, they don't work at midnight or nighttime. And yeah, as I said, take everything that you looted, bring them here, put them there. You're gonna get enough stuff to put in a fabricator here, and from this fabricator you can make the stuff for both your Lumids and for your batteries. If it's the start of the game, after you make your 5-8 Lumids, just place 1 or 2 batteries. Even 1 is more than enough. The reason why you need it is because you want that elevator to always be working, because you will do some quests. You will not need that much power inside the station until you start, or you're almost at the end of the Seeds of Future quest line. And when you get there, come back here when you are going to produce your first ever baby. You just repair the first thing down there. Place, like, this is the end game. This will be enough, what I'm about to tell you, will be enough for you until the very end of the game. Place 8 minimum Lumimaxes with distance between them on the rooftop. You can use that place, you can use this place, and you can use that place, and all the way around it. And you can even go on top of this building and place them like there and there too. But it's your choice. Do whatever you want. Just put them far away from each other so they don't like overlap each other. And then put 5 batteries. 5 batteries. This is too much. There's a reason why I did that, because I was trying to like I had 3 fabricators in here, okay? So, I was rushing power production, that's why I have all of these. But place 5 batteries here, connect all of the batteries together, and connect them to your Lumids and Lumimaxes. And whenever you're doing this, one thing you need to have in mind is, after you have like 1, 2, 3, for every 3 Lumimaxes, place 1 connector. The connector, you don't need to do this. All you need is you just do one of this, and this is a necessary thing to do, because look, do you see, like, power is not going that much? If you don't do this, sometimes these things stop producing the, let's say, that little bit of power that they have and sending it. And whenever you do this, whatever power is produced inside these Lumimaxes or Lumids is going to directly go to your batteries. So whenever you put a triple connection, try to do this to them. If you do this, you will just send all of the battery, all of the power that's being produced here. From here, you don't need to actually do it. You can just put all of them on equilibrium. yeah, they can be equalized, so all of them just share the power production. The only thing you need to have in mind is if you have cables or connections coming from power producers, do this to them. It does not matter inside the batteries. And I'm saying Lumimaxes and Lumids because at some point in the game, if you don't want to have high power production and just play the game less but produce more power, yeah, use these Typhoons and Whispers. But this is the thing that happens to them. After a while, these things actually break. And let me tell you this, because this game is still at the development stage, there's not enough resources in the game. You can't repair things all the time. So if you like produce Typhoons and Typhoons and Typhoons, you will eventually run out of stuff and run out of battery eventually. So use Lumids and Lumimaxes. You can even use these little ones. These are the ones that I used at the start of the game. Yeah, I did not have, I had some, let's say, too much material on top of here, and I didn't want to take them down, so I just made a lot of small ones here just for a little bit extra power production. But yeah, that's it. Like, you made your Lumimaxes, you had your batteries, and connect those. And, well, you're done with power production. And if you connect one of the batteries to this, now that will power up all of the machinery that you will be using down there. From your pods, to your fabricator, to your nutrition core, and everything, and nutrition production, and everything else. And for the water production, let me tell you, this is like about power production, but let me put the thing about water production in here too, because maybe you will use it. You will need maximum 3 of these things repaired until the end of the game. And if you want to have enough water in them, just put a tank somewhere around here. Connect one of the tanks here, and then take the connectors and both connect them to that, and connect them to your food fabricator or a nutrition thingy, food processor. And then you can just give it to everything. But about this thing here, oh, I do not have power. If I drop not in the water, I might die. Okay, there we go. Thank you. And let me do this. Grab that. Connect it to Mega Cell. Thank you. Do I even have power in my Mega Cell? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Okay, power me up. Thank you. Power me up, baby. Thank you. Okay, so what you need next down here is 2 pumps is more than enough. Yeah, you only need 2 or 3. Because that tank will actually fill your machines too. But if you want to be safe and always have power for everything, just make 3. This 4 is very extra. Even 3 is extra. Grab 2 of these. Put 2 water purifiers here. And when you have the water purifiers done, well, you're done. And as I said, you can build on walls. You get the water. You purify it, you take it from here, and as I said before, you connect them to the walls, and from the wall you can both bring power down here and take water up from here, and just connect them to all of your, let's say, these things that you produce your babies with. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this will be all you need to do about Lazarus. And as I said, this is the only good way. This is the only good way. Yeah, you can take it, by the way, from that place too, but very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Like, this thing is automatic, it goes up and it's straight. You don't want to use a billion cables, okay? You can still, like, connect the cables, like, somewhere like this, like in these corners, but because you will go, like, around these, there will be a lot of cable waste, so just using the elevator will be your, let's say, best choice of action. See, it looks beautiful too. See, like, that line looks beautiful. But anyways, this is all you need to do for powering up the Lazarus production, and this will be enough for you until the end of the game. I went a little bit extreme up there, because, well, as I said, like, I had 3 food processors, man. Like, because I was making the guide video, I wanted to produce a lot of power. So yeah, I went a little bit overboard up there for producing nutritions that I wanted to show for the last baby shooting, let's say, thing for 2 space quest. But yeah, that's it. That's basically all you need to do, and all you will ever need to do about Lazarus. And then just bring babies and produce them, and yada yada yada. And if you want to know how to set up bases, tips and tricks, how to get infinite fuel, how to get infinite XP in this game. Well, in the same playlist that you can see on the top right corner of your screen right now, on YouTube Web, there you can find a lot more useful, beautiful videos about this game. And really thank all the Last Caretaker community for taking good care of my videos. You guys have been showing a lot of love, so these videos are having like 2,000 to 14,000, 10,000 views, so I am grateful to you. This is it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. If you want specific guide videos, let me know as well. And I also have a ship tour and ship management guide video. I would highly suggest watching that too. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments, subs, supers, and memberships, and hypes. As always, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies, and if it's daytime, I hope you have a fantastic day. In your honor.